Hello. Good afternoon to all the delegates and convener and chairperson present over here. My presentation is about the documentation of Raipur Fort of Kalchuri King, Brahmadev Rai. We all know that Kalchuris had, just like my friend Shivali Rai has earlier told, that there was an impact of Buddhism on the Kalchuri dynasty, and also the Bhosles of the later Bhosles of Nagpur has patronized the Buddhism, which we have all known earlier as well. So this fort of Raipur, which has lost its glory into the history, is archaeological throw light about the Buddhism, the impact of Buddhism in this area. So this fort, we all know that this Chhattisgarh region, which was earlier known to be a part of Dakshin Kaushal, this fort the city is basically located on the basin of Mahanadi River, which has revealed many archaeologically important sites like Kareghat, Sirpur, and etc. And this was a very prominent site of the Gupta Satvahans, Shuris, and many other dynasties as well. So this city was earlier ruled by the Kalchuris of Ratanpur, which was later conquered and plundered by the Marathas, especially the Bhosles of Nagpur. I'm specifically saying it was plundered because the archaeological remains of the fort and its premises resembles so. So later on the Britishers conquered this part and the fort was demolished by the Britishers to build a town hall of the city. This is mentioned in the Raipur District Gazetteer of 1909. And later on this part became, this area became part of central provinces in Parab. So this fort which I am talking about, you can see the location of the fort. This fort, the red mark, the pin drop on the presentation, you can see that is the exact location of the fort which the archaeological department or state department as well as the ASI Raipur circle has identified. You can see the moats around the fort. There are two bigger lakes, bigger ponds which acted as the moat of this fort. Also, Raipur had earlier 367 ponds in the city, which is also mentioned in the Raipur District Gazette in 1909. And currently there are not much remains, much are not remaining. So this is the location which I am talking about in my presentation. So a brief introduction of the history of Raipur is it was first ruled by the Mauryas and Satvahans. Then it was part of the Samudragupta when Samudragupta started this south conquering, which we usually call Dakshinabad. And then it became under the influence of Sarakpuris, Nals, Pandavanshis, and then the prominent dynasty which started ruling this city was the Kalchuris of Ratanpur during the 12th century CE, and then Marathas, and then obviously by the Britishers. So we all know that Chhattisgarh had existence since the 9th century. The earliest mention of this city of Raipur is dated back to the 9th century CE, and there were 36 forts located in the Chhattisgarh. But this is not the only forts which we have talked about. Actually, we have documented more than 48 forts located in the Chhattisgarh. Most of them were mud forts. So Chhattisgarh was a part of this 12 major forts which were ruled by the Kalchuris. And the remaining were ruled by the chieftains, the local chieftains which were present in the area. So this is the present day fort site. There is a Majar standing over there right now. It was demolished and a Majar is standing. You can see on the left picture, there is a outward, we can say, pathway leading towards the ghat built by the Kalchuris. On the right, you can see the remain. Even this 4 to 5 years ago, this fort had archaeological remains. It is documented by the Directorate of Archaeology, Archives and Museum, Chhattisgarh government. So this is the town hall which was built by the Britishers after demolishing the fort. This fort was demolished to build this town hall of the Raipur. This is mentioned in the Raipur district. These are the two moats. The bigger moats which served as the barrier for the invasion of the fort. The left one we can see, this is called the Budha Talab, and the right one is called Maharajganj Talab. Even this Rahat is visible. You must be aware of the Rahat. On the right part there is a Rahat. This is of Kalchuri era. There are inner ponds as well as a 14th century temple. Actually, the presentation is about a new documentation. Earlier, the government, the ASI as well as the State Department has said that these were out of the extent of the fort. Actually, these are into the extent of the fort. The fort extended much bigger. So the 14th century temple on the right picture you can see. This 14th century temple is clearly visible as a Kalchuri era temple, and it was inside the premises of the fort. Also, the downward leftward peak, that picture represents the Mahamaya Mandir. That Mahamaya Mandir was the TT, the chief TT of the Kalchuris of Ratanpur. This part is the fortress which was built by the Marathas. This is the last extent of the fort. This fortress was built there. Currently, it is serving as a mutt, Vaishnav mutt, which is known by the name of Dudadhari mutt. But you can clearly see the bastions installed over there. It is not a mutt, it is this fortress. So conclusion is the site was of very significant importance. None of the excavations has still been done in this site, and this site demands excavation or at least a scientific exploration or survey, which we say, to get the archaeological and historical, we can say, significance which site deserves. So this was the conclusion, and I would like to extend my acknowledgements to my dear friend Mr. SHIVAM from the Archaeological Survey of India for providing many insights into this my paper, as well as Professor Ravindranath Mishra sir from he was ex-HOD in the Department of Ancient Indian History in the Pandit Ravi University. And I would also like to extend my thanks to Mr. Prabhat Singh sir, who is currently serving as the Archaeological Officer, Directorate of Archaeology, Archives and Museums, Chhattisgarh Government, for providing very valuable insights. And this is the last one. This is the stone inscription which was recovered from one of the modes which we have seen in the previous slides. This inscription tells the dynasties which ruled and who built this fort. So this is the archaeological evidence of the fort. It is not in the air. This is the inscription we found over there. So thanks a lot. Any interpretations or questions are most welcome.